Hello and welcome to another 5 Minutes with Mark. We're going to go over chapter 3, verses 13 to 19. He, which is Jesus, went up the mountain and called to him those whom he wanted, and they came to him. And he appointed 12, whom he also named apostles, to be with him and to be sent out to proclaim the message, and to have authority to cast out demons. So he appointed the 12. Simon, to whom he gave the name Peter, James, son of Zebedee, and John, the brother of James, to whom he gave the name Boanerges, that is, son of thunder, and Andrew and Philip and Bartholomew and Matthew and Thomas, and James, son of Alphaeus and Thaddaeus, and Simon the Cananaean, and Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him. So once again, as with Mark, we've got a whole lot of stuff going on here. The first thing is Jesus went up a mountain, and we really don't know where the mountain was. We don't know anything other than it was a place apart. And we're going to see the mountain again in chapter 6 when Jesus goes up a mountain to pray. And we're going to see the mountain again in chapter 9 when Jesus is transfigured before Peter and James and John. So the mountain is one of the things that can be important in the book of Mark. What's also important is that he took with him a number of people, we don't know how many, but out of those he appointed 12. And so this is starting to set up one of the things that we see in Mark's gospel. And one of the things that we see in Mark's gospel is there are the insiders, the people that are with Jesus, the people who know Jesus, and there are the outsiders. And so Jesus is setting up not only a group of insiders, but a special group of insiders, 12. And he also commissioned them. He sent them out to proclaim the message and to have authority to cast out demons. And so that whole idea of Jesus sending is important. And in each of the Gospels, Jesus does send out disciples and apostles. And again in here, for me, what's important, I think, is the two things. The first is that he sent them out to proclaim the message, which is the good news that Jesus has been talking about. And the second is that he gave them authority to cast out demons. So he gave them some of the same authority that he has. And as we look at the names, they're pretty familiar. James, notation as son of thunder. The one biblical commentator I read suggested it was because he may have had a bit of a temper. But the other thing in this that kind of jumps up is Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him. And so when we think about the Gospel of Mark in the context of those who know who Jesus is and those who don't know, this reference to Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him, is kind of a foreshadowing of the end. And again, it's something that the insiders would know, but the outsiders would not know. And so it's kind of a little special extra part of this part of Mark's gospel. I know 5 minutes isn't up, but I'm done. Thanks and have a wonderful day.